or Rumble. Okay, on with the show. Well, Drea, looks like yesterday was a day of infamy in the world of journalism. A CBC reporter was viciously assaulted. Oh, goodness gracious. Was Greg Dumichel of the Mounties, a.k.a. Uncle Fester, on personal protection duty again? Oh, no, evidently, it looks like she bumped into somebody or something. Here, let's check out the video.
I want to show you another incident that happened today with the media and with the Conservative campaign. We've talked about this throughout this election, the way they've been handling them, and I don't mean like sort of figuratively, I mean literally, like touching them. There was a moment today that we want to show you. A reporter, our colleague Abigail Beeman with CTV, tried to ask Rob Batherson, a Conservative candidate in Halifax West. He's also a former president of the party. She tried to ask him a question. Just take a look at what happened.
Sorry, guys, we are just going to hold together.
Mr. Batherson,
Thank you, guys.
don't push me, Riley.
Thank you, guys.
Mr. Batherson, can we chat with you for a minute? Mr. Batherson,
Thank you very much.
are you gesturing to us or to the party? Can we ask you a couple questions, Mr. Batherson, about the race in the Atlantic? Mr. Batherson, do you have any comments on Trump's new comments about Canada's sovereignty? Please don't push me, Riley. Please don't. You're literally pushing me. Please don't push me. Please don't push me. Mr. Batherson, do you have a minute for the cameras, please? Mr. Batherson, do you have any comments on Trump's new comments about Canada's sovereignty or the new auto threat since we're standing in a car dealership?
Well, Drea, I want to get your take on this, but let me riff for a second to quote the late, great Clara Peller, the Wendy's spokeswoman in the 80s. Where's the beef? I mean, did we blink? Did an assault happen in a half a nanosecond? Also, she keeps phrasing the following: "Don't push me, Riley. Don't push me, Riley." Riley is in the opposite direction, unless he's Dr. Octopus and he's got arms in the back of, in his back. There is no pushing. If anyone, she looks like she's pushing him, or at least getting into his personal space. And my final thought, Drea, is this. I remember you literally being picked up like a little China doll in British Columbia by a Mountie and put on another patch of land, lest the mere presence of your appearance offends Justin Trudeau. I remember Alexa Lavoie being shot in the thigh with some kind of a tear gas canister. Thank God it hit her there and not in her head. Maybe we'd be speaking about Alexa in the past tense. And here's the video evidence of what happened to you. Let's see. I don't know what Trudeau's saying. He's in his mass days. And look at this guy. Geez, another misbehaving bald RCMP officer. And finally, speaking of Uncle Fester of the Mounties, last January, when I was physically assaulted and falsely arrested in Richmond Hill for just getting into the vicinity of Fraulein Freeland. So this is a bit much, don't you think? This so-called pushing incident. It is more shameless victimhood manufacturing. Your tax dollars hard at work yet again, folks.
Well, you asked where's the beef. I think the beef was cooked up by the CBC before they lead you to the footage. They make sure to tell you what they want you to see before you see what you actually see. There's some lower parts that we can't see. If for some reason there was a nudge, I want to acknowledge that that's not okay. That's not cool. You shouldn't be nudging. I didn't see it. And you're right. She's actually behind him. So I don't know if she's bumping into him and then saying, "Don't push me." But you're right. You hit it on the nail all of the times that I guess David Cochrane is not aware of when journalists are under attack, especially independent journalists like you listed off. And I will say that when I was picked up and moved aside like a rag doll, that was also about asking about the churches, because at the time, I think there was about 20 churches that had been burnt and Trudeau hadn't called it hate. So the demons really get upset when you ask this question about attacks on churches, it would seem. But yeah, this is just what we're seeing. They are ignoring so much. David, what happened to you, that brutal arrest that happened to you where you got slammed against the wall just for asking questions, for any of the journalists, in fact, all of the mainstream journalists to ignore that is just such a sad reality for the state of journalism. I can't even get in a rally. Just the other day, I went on the 23rd to try to cover Mark Carney rally. I was just going to get, just like we do with Pierre Poilievre. We don't try to ask Poilievre, questions while he's on the stage there. We just film it and get the police and we talk to the people, right? And that's what I tried to do. Second I get there, I was trying to pull out my QR code and immediately I'm spotted and kicked off the property. So David Cochrane won't be talking about that anytime soon.
And Drea, when you speak of being kicked off the property, folks, we're not talking about getting into the venue. We're talking about the parking lot. That's what happened to me in Kitchener. That's what happened to me in Scarborough, each time at a Carney rally. And by the way, not harassing attendees. In Scarborough, I was in the middle of consensual interviews. The Carney supporters wanted to talk to me, but no, we're being frog marched off by security with 6 armed police officers behind them. It is absolutely egregious. And let's face it, Canada's economy isn't heading in the right direction. Inflation's eating away your savings, and government debt is out of control. No politician is going to fix that overnight. With Guildhall Wealth, you can hold real physical gold and silver inside your RRSP. It's a time-tested way to protect your retirement and take back control of your wealth. Call 1-877-8-SILVER or visit guildhallwealth.com/rebel to request your free investor kit. And hey, make sure to mention Rebel News.